Doom. The Dark Ages director explains why they scrapped multiplayer. Doom. The Dark Ages, this combat sandbox is being augmented with new abilities, like the awe-inspiring shield saw and the terribly powerful Atlan Mech, though these new additions appear to have come at the cost of a major feature: online multiplayer. Hugo Martin, the game director behind the upcoming game, spoke about deciding on how to proceed with the project. Early on, it was decided that the game would be a single-player experience. That's because the development team wanted to focus all their energy on making the best campaign possible. With multiplayer gone, Doom, The Dark Ages has room to improve the single-player campaign. With Eternal, we wanted to put mechs in the game. There were things we wanted to do with Eternal. The scope of the project, you start spreading out resources to make a multiplayer component. Doom. The Dark Ages executive producer and director Marty Stratton and Hugo Martin explained the reasoning behind leaving multiplayer behind. The pair made it clear that the decision to axe multiplayer was made early on in development, with the driving force behind it being the buttressing of the Dark Ages single-player content. Specifically, they suggested that concepts like the Atlan Mech and cybernetic dragon would not have been possible to implement were development resources dedicated to online multiplayer. These are things we wanted to do in the game for, like, multiple games now, but couldn't because we had a multiplayer component, said Martin. It's live service. You can't just do a little multiplayer. You've got to go. Fans' expectation is that you go all the way. It would definitely come at the expense of the single-player aspects. It felt good to just focus on Doom as a single-player experience and not try to turn it into a live service game. Hugo Martin. Looking back, Hugo noted that some ideas were scrapped from the previous Doom Eternal installment. Because of the scope of the project, it would have been too tough to incorporate everything planned for the campaign experience and add a multiplayer component. Doom. The Dark Ages is set to release into the marketplace on May 15, 2025. Players can pick this game up on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X/S platforms.